trying to be.
Oh, a nice fisherman suplex there. This might have Officer Jacobs thinking about going back to the police academy.
Now wrenching that neck at an angle it doesn't want to go.
Crowd starting to get a little bit behind Officer Jacobs.
Now he's a popular athlete here at Rampage Pro Wrestling. Of course, at one point when AJ Steele was injured, it was Officer Chris Jacobs who was standing up to Murder One for a period of time and suffered a little bit as a result of that. But now what he has is a newcomer, Charlie Dreamer, trying to make a reputation on Chris Jacobs in his first appearance at Rampage Pro Wrestling, and that's what you got to do when you come into Rampage Pro Wrestling. You better establish yourself quickly, because it's hard to make it onto this roster as a full-time competitor when you've got the competition and you've got the quality of athletes that we do.
That is a very accurate statement. And Officer Chris Jacobs, he stood up for AJ Steele. He's he's befriended Doc Gate, and he keeps getting opportunity after opportunity because of that. But if Charlie Dreamer pulls a victory right here, that it's got to elevate Charlie Dreamer in the eyes of the Ben Masters and some other people.
Certainly, the promoters and matchmakers here are looking for solid competitors, and so far Dreamer has been one of those. Release on that. Now hooks him up, takes him down to a version of a Samoan drop right there. Cover. There's two. Kick out barely before the count of three. That was 2.5 for sure. Now Officer Jacobs is signaling with Mr. Wrestling 2 coming in on the 23rd. Maybe we're going to see something a bit similar.
There
right
it is.
There, the big knee.
Huge knee lift and a huge victory for Officer Chris Jacobs, defeating the debuting Charlie Dreamer.
Chris Jacobs.
I don't know if you remember this, but a while back, Mr. Wrestling 2 spent some time with Chris Jacobs, taught him the